record my video content with this to do a video, which I've never done, so I'm not sure if we have the right setup, and try to stay live the whole time while we do the tank. See how it works. Let me know in the comments which way you like better. If you like this process to where you're able to see everything, or actual video, or both. Just out of curiosity. So we'll try it this time just to see. So of course I won't be able to talk the whole time because I will forget about this and I got to deal with this, but I'll try to keep remembering in case you guys have questions. Okay. You gotta set up how to record putting powder in the container. How can I set this up? Height, powder. Yeah, that will work. Shit. First we have to do a different record. It's hard, I don't have a handle with this, and it's not so far out, but I need it to be out farther. Let's try this. Hey guys, so what we are doing today, as you know, because we've already done the, let's try that one over. Hey guys, so today, as you know, we're doing a Ducati tank. We are getting ready, as you see it in the background right about there. We have sandblasted it, we have taken care of it, we just have to wipe it down. That's all we gotta do. And then we're gonna start. We have, the powder is gonna be laser bronze. Also something different we're trying, so we're doing this live also at the same time. So just to try something different, so you'll be able to see this process on our live stream. We're trying to, the reason is because we don't have enough time to record all the time, so we're trying different avenues and seeing if live works better for you guys, or if these videos once in a while works better, or both. I mean, it's a curiosity thing. So yeah, so let's get into it. We're gonna end up putting a powder in. We probably should wipe that down first, get that out of the way so it can dry correctly, and then we'll do the powder, and then we'll start the powder coating. So stay tuned. Okay, now we're gonna set it up for powder, or for a wipe down. I'll take you with me over here too. Let's see. I've always liked it up there. Okay. Maybe I can use a tripod for this one too. That's kind of harsh. Okay, let's get, where is our spray down? it not following? Yeah. So we're gonna have to use whites. Damn it. I'm not a fan of the whites. I'm just not. Hey guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to wipe it down. Usually I have a spray. I do not have a spray. Apparently I ran out and I did not realize it. So what we're going to do is we're going to wipe it down with Eastwood Pre Clean. I am not a fan I'm not a fan of that. I do not like that. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll end up taking, burning the rest off just to make sure that there's no moisture in it. So that's our next step. Why get stuck over there? Hey, over here, little man. So what we're using is matte gas. The Putvain needs a film, an oil film. So whenever you burn anything, make sure you use matte gas. That's the best way to do it. All we're doing now is just making sure that this is completely dry. That's it. We've already got it cleaned down. You're not able to see it, well, maybe you can. You'll be able to see the wicking. That's what you're looking for when then that means that it's dry when you're wet like that. Okay? We're also trying a live stream too. We have it up here. We may, I don't know if I can figure out a good way to hold our iPad. We may do both at the same time just for something a little different, but trying to place this iPad with no holders, like a selfie stick or anything, is not easy, so. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll finish up this process and then we'll start loading the powders. Any questions? Any questions up there? No? Okay. Trust me, I know the easier way is to throw it in the oven and not do this. I'm just being lazy right now. I don't know, let me know, because I'm thinking maybe doing our videos when we're doing items, the easiest way for me is doing this live instead of recording, because we're so busy right now. Doing the recording, splicing it together, editing it and all that is really hard for us. So I don't know if it's easier for you guys to watch this later on and that way you can fast forward through steps and not have to worry about it, or if the old way is better where there's a lot less content that way. I was thinking I might want to hot block this too, actually. These corners right here, these recesses are going to be a bitch to try to get powder in. Might need to hot block. I didn't even realize that. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because I wasn't even thinking. These spaces right here with this system, that, ooh, wow, that fucker's hot. Wonder why it's hot. Oh, we know why it's hot. This right here with this gap, this corner, this crease, and then up in here, hot blocking is going to be the only way to do it with this system. So a lot of you guys don't have good, well, actually I should probably record this, so hold on a sec. Hey guys, so after drying it, we're dry, and I was looking at it, and I think we're gonna have to hot block some of this. We are using a KK HD system, and it's not like the X1 to where you can like really tune it in good for Faraday cage areas. And I'm looking at this, and there's creases or recesses up in here, down in here, here, that I do not think, I really don't think it has to be hot blocked. I don't think this system will do it. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do any of the taping off that I have, do any of the plugs that I have, do all that good shit, and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven. Once I get it set, I'll pop it in the oven, heat it up, and then hit these, let it cool, and then do the rest of the tank. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. So here in just a few minutes, we will end up going over it, and we'll put plugs and stuff in. So stay tuned. Yeah, so you heard that. So we've got to deal with that right now. So we're gonna put plugs in this, figure out how to plug this, how to plug this. Then we are gonna have to hot block it. There's no way around hot blocking it, especially with KK. If I was using my X1, we could, but I'll use the X1 on the rims that we're gonna do later. But for this, we're just gonna use a simple machine because most of it's easy. So let me bring it over there, and we will put plugs in it. Actually, fuck. Okay, where are you guys from on here? Look at that, let's get this over there. Let's move this down here. trying to keep it clean. Okay. Plugs, plugs, plugs. So these are a good plug kit, different size, and they're made for screwing. I even have them big ones. I don't even think a big one. Oh shit, that sucks. That'd been nice. So we'll go through and screw in the ones we can find. Let's do the other kit because we do want to pull those out easy. Yes, I am busy at the moment. Oh shit, I gotta record. Okay, get rid of this. Oh shit. Hey guys, sorry about the angle of this. I'm recording on my iPad and I do not have a holder that's big enough to hold it up in the air, so apologize for the angles, but if you're watching this, go into our live. We are actually doing this video on our live feed also, so if you watch this and you want to see more, go over to the live video and you'll be able to see the whole process. But I do apologize for the angles, like I said, because we just do not have anything big enough for my pad. Right now we're putting plugs in. We're getting everything squared away with plugs. We're using the mini plugs right now. They're the smooth ones. Instead of the screw that has the screw grooves in it. Just because we can pull these mini plugs out faster. I'm not sure what these are. I'm assuming it's going to the engine, so I'm assuming I have to have plugs down here. I'm not a dirt bike person or a motorcycle person, but they look like they're important. So we will put plugs in them. to protect whatever it is. Okay. And I know this is fuel going in and out. So, oh shit, that's, I need bigger than that. Damn. Okay. Bigger than that. What about these? Yep. Oh, I want smaller. I don't want it sticking out so much. Maybe the reds will work better. Yeah, red is better. I want more sticking out. Huh. I have to use my needle nose because those are really small. Huh. I guess that's it. I guess we're just gonna have to use those. Okay. Now the big areas, I know I have a plug that size. So you can't really see what I'm showing. Looking to plug this. What am I hearing? Still light sand in there. Fuck. No matter what we do, there's still pieces, but the customer will take care of that. I'll just let him know he has to blow it out. He has to rinse it out once we're powder coated. Yeah, that works pretty good. I'm not sure if you guys can see that too, yeah. But with that, screwing it. Once you get paint, it's a lot easier, or powder on it, it's a lot easier to take it and pull it out with that, with vice grips, if you have to use vice grips. Okay, we're down to the last thing. Oh shit, no, on the front side, we do have a hole up here. Oh shit, that's a big one too. Fuck. I don't know if I have anything that big. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Who's your daddy with that one? I am your daddy. Okay, let's see. See if I can get some more one. If that ever fell in, I would kick myself. Oh, please, pray God, please don't let that fall in, because I would never get it out. I wouldn't. It would be in there forever. So I've got to be super, 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 super careful with that one. But that being said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that need to go in there. But these look like really small ones, so maybe I can use the blacks. Yes, perfect. Need 3 more black ones. 1, 2. Just a note, guys, if you end up, oh, I'm sorry, this is your guys' way. if you end up getting a lot of these little ones that I have, and you end up cutting them up like I do and make them fit some things, put them in another container or a separate area. Otherwise, you're gonna keep struggling looking through, and that's not a screw. There's no way that's a screw. Nope, it's not. Okay, perfect. Okay guys, let me aim this. So this part is done. So we have the top screwed, or not plugged, I should say, not screwed. The bottom two plugs there, oh shit. Okay, I'm missing one. Whatever. That one is going to be a, no fucking clue, to be honest with you. I don't have nothing that big. I have nothing that big. I mean, I could use tape, but huh. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know the best way. I am way off. Unless try something a little different, maybe, right? Any of you guys have any suggestions on that hole? I'm up for hearing options. All I can think of right now is possibly building the edge of this out. I do apologize to you guys on here. Sometimes when I'm talking, like asking for information now, I'm talking to people on the live stream, so I do apologize. People on the live stream, any suggestions for plugging that hole, I'm up for. I'm thinking maybe build this out with heat tape. But fuck, that's gonna take a whole roll of heat tape to even get close to that. Yeah, there's no way that's not gonna work. What else? Heat tape ain't gonna work. I mean, I could go. I could go over it, but I'm so worried about going over it because then I'm gonna have voids, and I don't want voids. So a way around that, let's see. Problem solving, we are problem solving today, aren't we guys? Usually I'm doing this, but I'm done recording. Okay guys, once this is done and figured out, we will put the video together, or I don't know. My brain is hurting right now trying to figure this out. But, okay, peace out guys. See you in a minute. See, this is where recording, I just don't have the patience to record while we're working. It's a lot. And then not even that, after we get the video and everything, trying to splice it all together, it takes forever. That's why I'm just thinking of doing live like this, and people can watch it or not or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just how, maybe if it doesn't want to stick to fucking blasted. What the fuck am I doing here with this? Oh. You know a way we might be able to get away with this? I hate to do it, but... See if this works. So for you, some of you guys that are just tuning in, we have nothing to fill at. So we're trying to come up with ways to fill it. Trash ball. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be enough. Okay. What do you think? To me, it will work. It won't let nothing down in there. I think we did it. So, okay, let's get this over to, let's get you guys moved since we are done in this area. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, trash ball is gonna work. I'm telling you, I've done it once before. And of course, if you've done something once before, it always works. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the oven, let it bake for a little bit. So we're gonna let it bake for a little bit, and then what we'll do is we will get it out, and we're gonna have to hot flock. So hot flocking is the next step. I hate hot flocking because of all the risk that you're taking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this short because I got 15 minutes of dealing with that, and then I got some other shit to do here. So in about 15 minutes, I will come back with part 2 of this live stream, which will be getting it out. Basically hot flocking, no spots, turn around, and then let it cool a little bit and then do the whole thing. But all I got left is, actually we can do the powder. Putting the powder together. And then I've got to get this live here, or record my video. Okay. Hey guys, we are back. We ended up doing a trash ball, which is taking a shitload of this, wrapping it up into a ball, squishing it into a ball, and putting it in like a plug basically. And it worked. Knock on wood. we'll see. Right now it's in the oven, heating up so we can hot flock it. Until then, I'm gonna be, let's get the powder ready. We are doing Laser Bronze by Prismatic Powders. And we're gonna do it in a cup, so. Yeah, I've been doing these live streams the past couple days when I've been working. I'm finding it's a lot easier to do that than record. Like I said, we're busy. Setting this up down here. I should be in shot. Setting this up down here, recording and then editing and everything. I have video, I bet you, from 6 months ago that I still haven't edited. I just don't have time. With the live stream, I can do takes with it, you know, or not takes, but I can cut it halfway through and then record the rest like we're gonna do. We'll stop, as soon as I put this together, we're gonna stop live recording while the part heats up. And then we'll turn around and start it back up. But I'm finding live is a little bit easier just for us to manage, for me to manage. I'm gonna still try to get this stuff, do things like this, but it's just a lot harder to do for me. So I know live is hard just because when I'm doing stuff that's boring as hell, you're not able to see it. Also, when we're powder coating, you're not able to, or mobile blasting or whatever, you're not able to see the detail that I can record down here. So I don't know, just guys, whether you're on live stream or whether you're watching a video, if you're watching this video, go to the live stream, watch out. I need to know what is better to watch. Live stream that you can fast forward through, or videos that basically never come out because I don't have time to edit. But anyways, yeah, just let me know. We are doing this, and we are doing a car, one of my cars that we do color on, just because I think it's gonna be a cool color. So I'm actually using one of my cars for the colors. It looks darker than the video, but I think it's gonna be cool. What I'm a fan of is I have to find a clear coat that is like a frost. That's what I'm looking for. So if anybody knows what that color is, let me know. Okay. I think we're good here. Actually, by the time we get done, I might not have to stop my live view or the live stream because it might be heated up enough. Okay, we're putting the laser. I think going with this laser is a Casper. Like I said, any of you guys know of that clear coat that gives you a frost look? I want to know. I thought like any matte clear or something would give it, but it doesn't. So I'm looking for something like, if you look at those sports cars like the BMWs where they do the wrap and it's a frosted blue or a frosted purple, that's what I'm looking for some of these colors, for some colors. So okay guys, next step is, once it comes out, actually I can be right on, might as well be right on this. Yeah, this is the hard part, is like how to frickin' put this somewhere and get shots. It's just frickin' miserable. How to get that shot. I wish I was more comfortable with my GoPro. I'm just not a big person with GoPros and stuff. I do have one. I just don't know the best way. To me, it's easier with somebody doing video and zooming in on parts that you want to zoom in on. But maybe that's what I need right there. We'll find out. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna find out. Oh shit, I guess we won't find out. Motherfucker. We'll find out. Okay. Not sure what temperature that's at yet, but it should be getting pretty close to at least hot block. Then with you guys, what I'll try to do is stop this freaking thing from rotating and turn it to where you're actually able to see what's going on. I don't think I can zoom in though, but at least I'll be able to, so you guys can see it. Okay. Oh, what is that? Is that turning it around? Picture around, or what's that part? Chat filter, top messages, no. Start poll, start Q&A. Cool. Okay, let's see what we got for temps. And actually, let's get the air. Okay, turn it on. TV down. Well, we can turn them both down. We just need a light mist. That's what we're gonna need. So. And only because if we have it too thick, it's going to rinse, feed. No, I think it's this one right here. I just went down. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, I just want to be careful because if we're going to be hot flocking, we can't have high air. Okay, there we go. Let's turn down that air. Okay, try that. That's way too much feed. Turn down the feed. Turn up the feed. I think that's about it. So you can't really see it. So I have it set for that much. So light, very light. So once we get that, we will hit those hard spots that I was telling you about, and then we'll even hit around the screw points. And let's just hit this one right at it. But I am going to stop this rotating so I can put you guys to see what I want to see. Okay. Okay, one, this isn't hot flocking, so we need to turn up the kV. So always start, main thing guys, always start kV, microamp, I start with them down, all the way down. Every part is gonna be different. So with them all the way down, nothing's sticking. If you start too high, you're gonna run into back ionization. So start at the very bottom and just work your way until it sticks. So that's what we're gonna do. So I just turned it up a little bit, nothing, turned it up a little bit, nothing, turned it up a little bit, nothing. Just let me get this low again. There, okay. Turn it up a little bit. Okay, it's sticking right there. I'll just go a hair more. How we want it, right there. And I can still hear the little, the zapping, but we have it on its lowest possible that we can have it on. So we're getting into the middle now. So we want to turn up that micro amps a little bit. There, let's try it. Ow, I need to turn on the fan. There. Now we at least know where we're at when we're spraying, which I will turn down KV all the way again. That will be all we need for that area. And of course, like we said, everything is going to be a little bit different. So once we end up getting it out, we are going to have to adjust it, and we are going to have to go from there. But at least the cart is done. Once this is done, when we get to the second coat or the clear coat, we have a trick for the clear coat that a lot of people run into, where they'll get fish eyes and spidering. When we do the clear coat, we'll show you a way so that you do not end up running into back ionization with clear coats. So let me just check, see what we've got for a temperature, see if it's even ready. It might be ready to come out now. So. Yeah, it's basically close coming out. My worry is if it comes out now, what we're going to run into is it's just not going to be quite hot enough, and we're going to get some back ionization down there in those pieces. I want it to almost melt as it hits, and we're at about 210 degrees, so I don't think it's going to melt as it hits. So right now is a little bit of downtime for a few minutes. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Answer any questions. If you're just watching this and you're not part of our channel, please subscribe. Help the channel out. We're trying this live. It's new to us. I think our first one was yesterday or maybe the day before. These are your friends. If you are powder coating or starting a powder coat, pick up some of these. They will be your friend. Also, with that being said, we did pick up a set of these too from Prismatics. For different things to hang them. I'm using them for those right there, a set. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not sure why I can't find that light. This light is going to make our job a lot easier. I got to move that off the picture. Will make our job a lot easier, but I don't know where I put everything. It goes on our gun, and we'll use it with this one. But I cannot, for the life of me, it has some inserts, and I don't know where I put the inserts. Maybe one of these days I'll run through my drawers with you guys to show you what I have. But I can't find the inserts for that light. I have it. Our old way of doing it. But I have inserts for that light somewhere, and it goes right onto the tip of the gun, so you have a real good light. I just cannot remember where the fuck I put it. You guys ever run into that issue? You have the stuff, you just don't know where the fuck you put it. I have it all the time, all the time. Yeah, I'll do a live and go over my shop, like all the stuff I have, where I have things. It's pretty extensive. So yeah, I'll do a live here. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a live going over there. Maybe later on tonight. Later tonight when it's a little bit quieter. I don't know. I'll have to look better to be able to find it. I just don't know where I would have. Maybe I put it under the system. Yeah, not a clue. Not egg flow. Yeah, no clue. Okay, let's do the hot blocking. Let's get this. Let me start this down here, the video, and hopefully it will get what we need. Hey guys, so we're gonna get the tank out of the oven and we're gonna hot block a few pieces. The live stream, I will stop the movement so you're able to see what we're doing. Okay, I'll get this stuff out. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we just did that. We'll let it cool down and then we will hit it again the right way starting with KV all the way down and then bringing our way up. But I think we have all the spots. I was worried. No, fucking the angle, I'm telling you, it's, this shit is miserable. Actually, I think it's cooled down enough to where we can turn up. Let's get you back over on this. Wow, feet is way too high. I think we are set. What do you guys think? I'll let you see. Maybe up in that corner right there. Whoops. I know it looks like along that seam that it's light, but that's actually been hot. That's where it was hot flocked. So it's actually not a light seam. Yeah, not bad. I'll do this before. Another bad thing with this iPad is everything is so big I can't make it smaller. I did see a void up in that section. That looks like it's light, but it's not. That's actually what was hot rocked underneath along that seam. But everything's looking good. It's live. Okay guys, I will see you once it comes out for clear coat. Okay, let's hit those spots that were okay. We're ready to go into the oven. Let me get you. So we're ready to go into the oven with this, and then once we come out, we will do the clear coat on it, which is Casper Clear. There. Our trash ball worked. Different angles, you never know. Okay, once we get flow out, let's get a timer going to check it in 5 minutes. We should have flow out by 5 minutes. Timer, 3 to 4 minutes. Start. And while we're doing that, we are going to just get everything ready for powder for the clear coat. So get this put back in the bag over there. Oh, so I have a powder section in the cabinet. So in this cabinet, I'm not sure if you're able to see it, shitload of powder. I'm having a custom built stand or shelving. Right when you walk down out of that, it's going to be right along this wall here, or there's no wall there, there will be. So when customers walk down, there's just nothing but powders and swatches for them to look at. But it would look cool. Turn the power off on that. Where are you guys from, if you don't mind me asking, that are on right now? The customer who has his Ducati, he's gonna be excited. It came in black, it was all beat up. I think he's gonna be really happy with the turnout. Okay, so the gun is set, so we're gonna put it back together. I'll show you guys a trick once we do the clear. There's a way to put it on where you're not getting fish eyes and stuff. There. Clear coat, clear coat, clear coat. This goes over there. Timer's going off and I did not even hear it. Okay, let's do 3 more minutes. It's partial flow out right now, so I still got a little bit of time. If you're not sure what partial flow out is, let me know. I can show you what the difference in it. You never know who's watching this stuff, so I'm not going to assume that whoever's watching it knows everything or don't know anything. I have no clue. I do think I'm gonna start doing these lives more when it's, like I said, it's really hard for us to do the powder. I have the powder. I'm telling you, my brain isn't there too. It's really hard for us to do the recording, the editing for videos. That's why I have like 6 months worth of videos that I have not done yet or edited yet. At least doing it this way, even though people are hopping in and out, at least it's showing the whole process. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's up to you guys to let me know. Would you rather have more videos and have them live videos, but a lot more of them, or one video a month? So how, let's say it again. would you rather have more videos that are live, that you're getting a lot of the junk in between, that you're gonna have to fast forward through, pretty much? Or would you rather have a video that's all edited? The only issue is I do like one a month, if I even have time to do that. I don't think I've really edited a real video in a few months. I put up little snippets of like when we just did an insurance job, we did wood. I put it up for the next company that wants us to do insurance or burnt wood jobs. I can show them that video. I didn't really put it up for my customers or my subscribers because it doesn't show us doing this stuff. It doesn't show us blasting. It doesn't show none of that shit. So I put it up there for future customers. So with us being so busy, we can do a video once a blue moon. Like I said, I have like 6 months worth of videos on my phone that we have not edited and I have not put out because I have not had time. Or I can do more like this to where at least it's a, what the fuck is that? Again, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's smoke in the air. Let's cancel this. Start. Cancel. Okay. Stop. Something going on with my furnace. That's the second time we've had it do that. Yeah, you're gonna get everything on here. Yeah, I did it yesterday to me too. Just fucking biller smoke like that. I don't understand what's going on with it. We changed the jet, and that wasn't it. But let's get that out. We should be ready for pulling that out and then letting it cool off to do the hot flocking. Let's get it down. Boom, boom, boom. I'd say that's pretty well flowed out. You know, let's do another little bit. It ain't gonna hurt. So all of it looked really smooth except a couple spots looked like it was a little, and it's not smooth, but I really don't know the correct terminology, a little coarse, a little dry, if that makes sense. So we'll give that a few more minutes in there. We'll get the smoke out of this fucking place from the furnace just blowing up on us. I'll let my buddy know that, but I need my phone to let him know. Fuck. Actually, forgot. I think I have service on here. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not on here. I have no clue, but let's just get this over with so we can see what the final outcome is. We got the smoke clearing out, so that's a positive. So the secret with this, with clear coat at the end, high air, high powder, and distance. That will help you get away from fish eyes. So remember that, high air, high powder, and fish eyes. You can have a little bit lower air. You just want enough air to get your powder to the part. You want distance. That will stop the charge enough from when it hits to doing fish eyes on your project. So since we started doing that method, I don't think I've run into one fish eye since then. So it works. Okay, Casper clear 10 minutes at 400. That means I gotta turn the oven up. Yeah, it's at 350. You know it's flowed out. No matter how it looks, it flowed out at 350. Actually, that little bit of time just made it look better, so. Yeah. I think the kid's gonna be happy. Compared to how it looked, and he wants this matte look too. So let me remove that off the screen. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time. Let it cool down a little bit. Let it cool down around that 200 mark or below the 200. Not fully. Yeah, it's flowed out now. I checked the temperature and it was 500. It was 350. So I definitely it was flowed out. But yeah, just waiting for them to dry right now or cool off enough to do the powder. Yeah, yesterday I was doing this and I had somebody on there, Ben Woods from Africa. I think that's cool. I was telling him when I did this initially, it was, so I used to work in EMS on the ambulance service for 12 years. So I saw a lot of shit and I realized how valuable life is, how life is gone like that. I've seen kids pass away, I've seen adults. There was this one story, am I allowed to tell stuff like that? I think so. So when I first started back in, I think it was 1999, we went to a call where a guy hit a moose with a car. So we got to it. I was a probie. I wasn't even full-time yet or nothing. I was still in training. The guy was sitting in his seat with the hood, or the roof of the car caved in and pushed into his head, and it was pinned him back. And he was talking to us, and he was telling us how his wife is going to be mad at him and all this stuff because they just traded in their vehicle for this car and everything. So he wanted to talk to her, and my trainer said no. And I was like, you know, why? You know, you have to get to the hospital. He goes, he's not going to make it to the hospital. I was like, why? He goes, look how far that roof's back in his head. And looking at it from the back side, it was all the way back, like over halfway through his head. And he was like, I was like, so why is he alive? And it's like that pressure kept him alive, kept him alert. It didn't let the blood go out. So he was alive, alert, and everything. And so I was like, he goes, so just be prepared. He goes, once the fireman cut the pillar, he's gone. And I like I said, I was really new to it. I didn't catch on what he was saying. Like, I didn't catch the finality of life. So, and I always to this day regret, if I was the one on, I would let him call his wife. I mean, if you know he's gonna pass away, let him call his wife. So once the fireman cut the post, he just closed his eyes. And he was, my trainer was right. It was like, he was impaled. So, yeah. So with the finality, I grew hard to that over 13 years. So I was like, you know, I'm going to do YouTube. That way, when I pass away, unexpected or hopefully, knock on wood, long term, my kids and my grandkids can look back on these videos and see their father or their grandfather. And so that's really why I started YouTube. We're up here in northern Vermont. I was like, oh, if I can get 100 subscribers, that's cool. We got a lot more than 100 subscribers, which I'm proud of. I mean, 1,000 isn't a lot because of, you got people out there with millions or hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. But to me, it's cool. So now, like I said, this year we've been busy. We've been mobile sandblasting. We've been super busy. I haven't been able to do a video, so I was thinking maybe doing these lives when we're doing these, just to put content out to people so they can see not just the bits and pieces, but the whole thing. Like today, my furnace started on fire or whatever. I have smoke in the fucking room. You wouldn't see that on a normal video, so I don't know. I'm just thinking of doing this way. Just again, it's for the kids, grandkids. But okay, let's see where we're at with the temperature. 140. So the best way to test is turn on the power. You know what? This is a YouTube channel, so or a powder coating channel. So let's try to get you guys so you can see the powder coating part of it. Okay, so we're gonna stop this. We're gonna turn to this. We're gonna put that in the middle. And I'm gonna use my car as a test dummy. This one, we are gonna want KV on it. We are gonna want powder on it. So powder. Oh, no shit. Maybe I need to put air. We forgot. Okay, I also need to set up the iPad, so bear with me for a minute. Okay, sorry guys. Okay guys, so clear coat time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with KV low. We're gonna use this car as an example just so I can show you what I'm talking about. Always start with your KV low, guys. I apologize on the video, the bottom one. I can't see what your guys are seeing, so it's not sticking. Okay, KV up a little bit. Not too much. Okay, see how that is? That is what we want. Most people would start with their KV super high, and that's what we don't want. Now I'm going to turn the air up so I can get my distance, and I can stay back. So I'm going to go I'm staying back, I'm letting it fall. And then taking plugs out as we go. We're going to just watch out for that hole because we know it's there. I'm going to wait until all the sheen is gone. Like you can see that sheen coming through. We want the sheen gone. This is a sucky part. This is a sucky part because now we have to get that out. Who's your daddy? Stop. The reason I'm doing this now is because we do not want edges. And if we keep them in, we are going to get edges. But come on, stop moving. And we will go over it lightly once I'm done this. Again. For any possible light spots. think that's it, right? Oh no, on the very bottom. Oh no, I got them all. Okay. Last thing is a coating. Okay, this is Casper Clear. We're just evening everything out right now. Okay, guys. That's it. We are done with that. We'll see how it looks once it comes out of the oven. We'll get it a part metal temp. We'll do part metal temp, 400, and then counter temp starter 10 minutes. It's gonna look good, but get this over with. We gotta do some cleaning, and then we'll just see how it looks when it comes out. It should take 10 minutes to get the part metal temp, another 10, so we're still looking at a little bit of time. Okay, get these over here to be cleaned out. Take all these parts off. Get all the garbage off. I'm not too happy with my furnace though. I've got the guy's number. Let's see. Just want to let you know your tank is just about done. We just put it in the oven for the clear coat. We are doing a YouTube live on our YouTube channel. If you want to see it before you're able to see it in person, just go to our YouTube channel. I think it's at GMPC, or it might just be under Green Mountain Mobile Blasting and Powder Coating. But you should be able to find it on our website or anything. But yeah, if you'd like to see it, just go ahead and go to that and say something in the comments and I'll show you it. We'll probably be live for another 15-20 minutes. But yeah, it should be coming out shortly. Just letting the person know whose tank it is that we're doing it. What's up, hon? I'm doing a YouTube live, so I can't answer the phone. We are. I can't wait to try that new powder by Prismatic, new clear coat, whatever it's called. Performance high gloss. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Just whatever it is. I'm excited to see how it is with chrome. High performance is what it's called. So you know when you're doing chrome powder, it looks like shit once you put clear coat on because it makes it dull. Well, this high performance is supposed to make it stay shiny. So one of these days I want to try it. I just don't want to waste my time on a project. To create a project because I'm not a big chrome person, so there's nothing in mind that I want chrome. Also, well, you know what? Maybe I'll do my bullet. I have a, I don't think you can see it from here. Can you see that right there? Maybe I'll chrome this out. If you think it should be chrome, let me know. And try that high performance on it. At least from here down chrome. Leave the badass. This is a practice bomb that they used to use, drop them out of airplanes. That's why the tip is all dented. Let's get stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing these rims. If you watch this before tomorrow, let me know. Do you want me to do a live on these rims or not? I don't know if I'm going to be recording it for a YouTube video. Like I said, I have like 6 months worth of videos that I haven't got to. But if I do a live, at least it's being shown. So totally up to you guys. But it's only taking an hour and 9 minutes to do those. That's not bad. Too bad the rest of it didn't only take an hour and 9 minutes. What I'm saying. No way, there's no way this was an hour and 9 minutes. I must have stopped and started again. Because I started this after my wife went back to work, and I think she went back to work. Well, maybe I'm just all fucked up, I don't know. But I do think I'm going to check it out, though. I can start putting shit away. Let's check temp. There's no way it's at temp. Oh, that's looking pretty cool. That's looking sick. To be honest with you, I was looking for the frost look, and I think I got it. I think Casper Clear I think Casper Clear is what gives that frost look that I've been looking for. Turn off the power. Turn off the power. Doesn't even show what we're doing. While we're waiting on that, since we know we're done, we can just start winding shit down. Yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna do a live and go over my shop, what I have, what things are, and then maybe tomorrow, Saturday I might do a, oh shit, today's Friday, maybe Saturday I'll do a live up to my blast shop to show you guys some of our equipment. Okay, let's get this all undone. Okay, power. Air. Gun. And then airline. Okay. I think we're close. $400 exactly. 10 minutes. Let's do it. Start. We are on 10 minutes now. See, the cleanup part is always the suckiest part. Tomorrow we will be using the X1 though. We won't be using this. I can't really call it a piece of shit because it's done good for us. There, I think that works. Just in case you're questioning, on the back side of this fan, we do have a filter. Cleanup time right now. Probably got like 5 minutes left. Maybe I don't want to hang that tank. You know what? I can move those around and then put the tank on a cold hanger. I'm putting it close to it, that way it won't turn, otherwise this will turn on me. So if I can put it close, it will stop it from turning, then I can just have that tank in the middle. But those we're doing tomorrow. We are doing them in, that's bronze, we gotta put away. Ink black and soft clear. Never used a combination before. Always up for trying a new combination. So ink black and soft clear is tomorrow's rims. I'm excited to get this shelf built over here. I think it's going to be a couple weeks still. Unfortunately, because the wood we use is actually from a lumber yard. We don't get it from Home Depot and pay astronomical prices. So we'll wait a couple weeks for that, and then we'll just build it and then be able to put our powders in there. Oh, I saw Prismatic Powders had OEM vehicle swatches. Always being asked, I want something to match my car. I want something to match my car. I went and bought all the OEMs. There's 2 sets and I bought both of them. It's like $100 or something. It's gonna be well worth it because one of the colors is Go Mango, which my Challenger is Go Mango. And there is things I wanted a powder coat to be the same color as my car. Now I can do it. Okay, I gotta mark where I need to put holes on these. Oh, I guess black marker probably isn't gonna work. Maybe just put holes. There. 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 So guys, thank you. I appreciate you guys jumping in and out for the past couple hours, joining us. Eventually, I can get more people to speak, because no one ever speaks for some reason. Well, last night I had Ben spoke a lot, which was cool. It's easier to do this stuff and speak with people, and especially with questions and stuff. But just be able to watch is cool. Oh, you know what? Let's keep that there. Let's keep that there until I get the cart in there. I just did desk pets, the last live video from last night. Well, you can see that stuff. I think I want to get rid of this because I like the fan I have now and it works good. Garbage. Put this back. It goes back there. That's in there. Close up shop. There, that's done. We're at 400. We got 3 minutes left, I think. 30 seconds left. And that's coming out. Let's prep this. That's where that line was. The next one was there. Then there was one there. Okay. We'll be able to see how this looks. And I'm honestly excited about it. Okay, cancel. Stop. Okay. Okay, guys. It is time to pull it out. That's what she said. And let's get everything set up. Okay, that's badass. I love that fucking look. I've always wondered, what color does a frosted look? When you're doing blacks and stuff, you can't tell, but when you do a color like this and you see that frosted look, so Casper Clear does that frosted look. This, I'm wondering if it's just because it's a different metal. So that is dark. But this, I can see the sheen already. Dude, that's awesome. I'll give you a close up here in a second. Let me get a light for that. Yeah, all my lights are on. I like that frosted look. I do. I cannot lie. That is sharp. That is sharp. Okay, let me show you guys, and then I will let you guys go. Let me show you how it come, and thank you for joining us today. Tonight I will end up doing a live showing my shop, probably a quick 15-20 minutes, and then maybe tomorrow we will be doing those rims, doing a live with the rims. But here, check this out. Get it to spin a little bit. And hopefully that all turned out, because of course I can't see the bottom. So hopefully that all looks good, but I think that looks cool. And then this is darker. I don't know why it turned out darker. It's probably the same colors, just since it's not so big, it doesn't have so much surface. But okay, guys, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.